everybody. Welcome. Joined by the rest of the Brockton Community Access TV crew as we give you the Southeast Conference matchup between the visiting Lady Hilltoppers of Durfee High School and, of course, your Lady Boxers. Should be a fantastic game. The head coach over at Durfee High School, no different than any other game for this young man, as he coached 4 years and was the athletic director over at Dartmouth High School. Of course, I'm referring to Jeff Karen, his first year as the girls' varsity basketball. Brockton High School. Right now, her Lady Boxers are 1-5. The Lady Hilltoppers are coming into this game 4-3. Should be a fantastic game. Three officials assigned to this game by the MIAA, this Southeast Conference game. And we are underway. Toss won by the Hill. Over to Carrero, far baseline, work that over to O'Connell. Kicks it back to the far side, that's Paulette. Inside, Paulette lost it, and the girl for the box on the run. Here comes Dingle. Dingle works around the perimeter. There's a floater with the right hand, won't go. And that was initially King. There's a nice baseline look. In and out, won't go. On the follow-up, too strong. Rebound, Boxers. As King brings it up for the Boxers. On to the far side, she has a clean look and drains the three. Dingle for three, and Brockton takes an early 3-0 lead. Now Hargraves. Works it too tough. Maggie O'Connell. That was intended for Maggie O'Connell. Again, just underway. We'd like to welcome everybody watching in the greater Fall River area live on the Brockton Community Access YouTube page. Covered by the Hilltoppers as Carrero starts as a long shot, and she's fouled. Julia Hargraves goes down. I'm going to call that on Madison, I believe. Her first, team first. And Hargraves has a chance, just tied the game, to give the Hilltoppers their first lead of the game. Trying to finish a 4-point play. And you can't do it. Rebound Boxers. All the way around inside. Madison lost her for a minute. Baseline now. Works it to the far perimeter. Thinking three. Works it all to the far baseline. There's another look for three. Bang! As Madison hits that shot. Nice play by the Boxers on the inside. Far baseline, there's a long shot. In and out, won't go. Tipped, recovered by the Boxers. Boxers are going to run. Madison, that's tipped. Whoa, and going down hard is O'Connell. Going to call that on Vea Madison, number 23. Her first, team second. She'll go out real. So Montero in the game for the Boxers. 5:45 left in the first period. First quarter, excuse me, turn around. Trying to work it inside up the grass and blocked. A big block by Nevaeh King. Oh, they're going to say she was fouled. So Lindry Karen will go in and she'll shoot a couple. Hits the first. Hits them both. Cut the Boxer lead to 1 with 5:37 left in the first quarter. Pressing is the Durfee Hilltoppers, and it works on a turnover. There's Hargraves, and she's fouled. Boxers are getting themselves early, getting themselves in the penalty early. Already 4 team fouls. Hargraves to the penalty, to the charity stripe again. Misses the first. Here's her shot, and she ties it. At the 5:29 mark here in the first quarter. Hilltoppers going full court press. Long passes was intended for Montero, just too far ahead of a turnover. It'll be Hilltoppers' ball. Far perimeter. There's a shot from the far perimeter and hits as Linda Karen hits one. Moving, she's in trouble, tries to work it down low, will have a reach foul. That's going to be on Paulette. Her first, team first. Exactly 5 and no one's covered. She had a free look as Dingle goes on her. On the rebound, going the distance and finishing is Hargraves. Now there's another long baseline shot. That's too strong. Rebound Durfee. Here come the Hilltoppers. Hargraves thinking about driving. She lost the ball. It'll be Brockton ball with 4:30 left in the first quarter and a 10-6 lead currently for the Hilltoppers. The far side, little miscommunication between her and Dingle. Montero and Dingle had a little miscommunication. And here comes the captain. Hargraves works it down low, tries to work it back out to Karen to the far perimeter. Say last touch by 12 left in the first quarter. Karen now no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Karen. Works it back down now to Karen. Lost the ball momentarily, saved. And O'Connell will have a reach. Call that on Madison. Right checks in. As Madison has 3 fouls, she'll take a seat. From the far baseline. Won't go. Rebound will have a jump ball. Boxers with 3:53 left in this first quarter. Now here come the Boxers. Here comes King bringing it up. Covered by Hargraves, wrestling to the far side. Carter's shot won't go. Rebound, Brockton. They work it around. There's a little jump shot. That's blocked, tipped. And driving as O'Connell, she goes the distance, too strong. Rebound, Brockton. And Carrero by the Boxers. She's going to drive baseline. Her floater tries to work it inside. That's blocked. And we'll have another jump ball. It'll stay Durfee ball with 3:13 left in this quarter. And the Hilltoppers with a 10-6 lead. There's a quick baseline look. That's too strong. On the rebound and following with a nice shot. That is Lindy Karen. Now the Boxers down by 6. Haddish, nice look. Dingle now, works it down low, tries to get to the young lady, won't go. That's blocked. Ball's loose. Covered by the Hilltoppers. Hargraves, long shot, won't go. Rebound, Durfee. There's a shot, won't go. Rebound, Brockton. Possession arrow goes in favor of the Boxers with 2:15 left. Timeout, Brockton. Everybody, welcome back to Staff Gymnasium here at Brockton High School as we get ready to give you the start of the second quarter. Brockton has cut the lead to 4. For Durfee, they're going to go with Kuchar, Hargraves. And now in the Brockton. Oh, nice block by King. Works it inside to the perimeter. She's double teamed, trying to get rid of Tipped. And takes a Durfee bounce. Hargraves, she has one girl to beat, works it inside. Now somebody can't finish. We'll say it was last touch by Brockton. Works it inside, all the way to the outside. There's Hargraves' baseline now. That was Guerrero all to the far side. I'm going to call it on Abby Cherry, her first team 7th. Here's her first shot. Hits the first. Again, Lauren Kuchar going to the charity stripe. Here's her second shot. Brockton in the penalty now. The whole quarter to play. This is the second rebound. Oh. No. Foul on Guerrero. Kenzie Guerrero, her first, team 3rd. Just underway here in the second. King now. Works it over to Cherry. They play their zone defense. He's thinking about driving. Stop, kicks it back out to King. King all the way to Carter. 5 seconds on the clock. Cherry's floater a little too strong. So we'll have a change of possession after the shot clock violation. Hilltoppers trying to move the ball around. Blocked, stolen, but then recovered by the Hilltoppers. Boxers had it initially. They work it in low. Try to. Her baseline shot is good. King Carter steps in front of a pass. That pass was intended for Nuso. Now Hargraves. There's a floater with the right hand, too strong. Rebound Boxers. 6 minutes left in the quarter and a 7-point Hilltoppers. Oh, Carter almost lost it. Strong pass. Now she recovers. Her floater. Nice job with the right hand. She goes high off the glass to finish. Tipped by Cherry. Good job to slow down that Durfee offensive rush. It over to Hargraves now. Hargraves covered by King. They work it around. Guerrero back down low all the way to the top of the key. Down to the other wing. Now back up to Hargraves. Hargraves covered by King. 5 seconds left. Lost the ball for a minute. 2 shots. She just lets it go. Rebound Boxers. Great job by the Lady Boxers as Carter picked that up offensively. Cherry. She's going to walk it in. Oh, and finishes with the left hand. Now Hargraves. So a couple changes for the Hilltoppers with 4:50 left. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Oh, lost the ball, recovered by Durfee. Oh, and they're gonna, oh boy. They're gonna get Nusso on the reach. And she'll go to the charity stripe and shoot the 1-and-1. The first rebound, Brockton. King the cherry. Durfee adding her effort. She just went down hard. All to the far side and little miscommunication. She tried to work it out. Really couldn't see the offensive player. Durfee again. That's Sosa. Loose ball. Oh, what a great hustle! Great job by King and Cherry! Oh, too strong! Rebound, Hilltoppers. Souza bringing it up. Who's going? He goes right over there. Yep. There's a baseline shot and hits. The lead back up to 5. King now. Excuse me, Dingo. Sorry about that. We'll have a foul. So 11 inbound pass right here in front of the Durfee bench with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. A 5-point lead for the Hilltoppers. Karen to the far baseline, taking a long shot. That's short. And we can have a call that on Souza. Her first team 4th. As Durfee goes to the full court press. Cherry now. Up to Dingle. Dingle. Top of the perimeter, works it down to the far side. That's Madison. Oh, and an out won't go. Rebound. And that's Carrero. Carrero on the rebound, trying to bring it up the ball. Gonna get a double dribble. Lost control of the basketball with 2:54 left in the half. Madison now. Oh, she was trying to hit Montero. Just a little bit. Now Carrero. Got that over to Souza. Souza down back to Carrero. There's a baseline look. That's too long. Saved. And a nice try. And by Angeline Souza, trying to keep the ball alive. Madison. There's a baseline shot. Long, in and out. Oh, might go, no, out of the rim. Ball loose, rebound. Durfee. Hilltoppers now trying to capitalize. Working inside, nice read by the Boxers. As Madison steps in front of that one as we approach 2 minutes left in the half. Far side, Dingle has a clean look. Oh, won't go. Nice try by the young lady. And here comes Carrero. Carrero to O'Connell. O'Connell double team. Dingle give and go. Blocked by Cherry, but recovered by shot by Karen. No good. Madison. going to get a reach on Carrera. They'll be on the floor with 1:35 left. Is right. He's working around good. There's a nice look. There's a shot. Bang! Right for three. Has cut the Durfee lead to 2. They're working inside. Lost the ball on the follow through. And right there to pick it up is Paulette. Dingle down. Working to the far side to Madison. Tried to go down low. And Durfee, 1 minute 5 seconds left. The Durfee lead is 4. Dingle. She'll start it up. Works it all the way over to Madison down low, and we're going to get a reach. As Madison gets fouled. So an inbound pass in the Durfee. Yeah, and again, 57 seconds left. Oh, she had a look. She's going to drive with the right hand. That's blocked by Paulette. They're going to have a foul on Madison. Her team third. And that'll put Durfee in the double bonus. Down to 52.4 tenths of a second left. It's the first very competitive game here tonight between two Southeastern Conference opponents, I mean. Here's her second shot. Hits them both. They had the pressure. Dingle, see if she drives. She goes up with the left hand. Juliana Souza now brings it up. Trying to use that shot clock. Inside, Karen lost. No, it wasn't Karen. I'm sorry. That was Polly lost the ball. Oh, too far ahead for Jerry. Nice try. 24.1 tenths of a second left. Carrero now, Mackenzie Carrero. This should be the last shot, depending if Brockton stand in this first half. This Karen shot back. Hey, no ball! No ball! Stop! That'll do it. After one half, your score, Durfee 23, Brockton 15. We'll be back with the second half right after this. Everybody, welcome back to Staff Gymnasium. I'm Dominic Damien. Through as we get ready to give you this second half action at the half. 20. Tell them what else you have to talk about. She's got the time sheet. No biggie. All right, so here we go off the inbound. We hope you enjoyed. We'd like to welcome everybody watching in the greater Fall River area here on Brockton Community Access TV. There's Dingle. Dingle trying to work it around. Her shot, that's too long. Nice hustle, but recovered by Durfee. Here comes Hargraves. Works it inside for Paulette for two. They work it around. Oh, just off the fingertips. Intended for Carter. And Carrero. Driving with the floater, won't go. Got her own rebound, but here comes King. Long shot, won't go. Tipped. Covered by Brockton, driving with the hook shot. Nice job by Madison for two. Brockton adding their pressure as O'Connell tries to bring it up. Hargraves now. Tries to work on the side, pull it, broke, stolen by Brockton. Dingle thinking about trying to run. Bounce pass down the far baseline, all the way across to King. Covered by Carrera, almost lost the ball. She drives, looks in. Trying to hit Nusso down low. 6:25 left in this third quarter. And O'Connell bounce pass. Paulette lost it momentarily. Can't finish. Rebound Brockton. On the board was Carter. Now King brings it up for the Boxers. Madison covered by Carrero. To the far baseline. King for a look. Oh, won't go. Say it was last touched by Brockton with 5:53 left in the third. Off the inbound. Guerrero brings it up. Thinking about driving, stops. Oh, nice steal by the Boxers. In transition, there's Carter. She's going to try to finish. She does. O'Connell quickly up court. Over to Hargraves. Oh. Carrero has a look and bangs a three. Dingle now. Madison works down low, and that shot blocked by Paulette. In transition, here comes O'Connell trying to get by two Brockton defenders. Lost the ball. Ball loose, recovered all the way to the far perimeter. There's a long baseline shot, in and out, won't go. Rebound. Durfee fed inside. Timeout Brockton. 4:53 left in the third quarter. Your score, Durfee 30, Brockton 19. Everybody, welcome back here. Step to Brockton break. We'll have an inbound pass in the Brockton end. With 4:53, they go full court. Dingle now. She's gonna try to shoot. That's off-angle shot. Carrero. Up to Hargraves. Back to Carrero. Karen for three. Comes King. Oh, they were trying to lost in transition. Madison was trying to think pass. Cherry checks back in for Brockton. They're able to get out of the Brockton full court press as Hargrave leading the attack with 4:20 left in the third quarter. Carrero covered by Dingle. She's going to try to drive. Spins. And they're going to say Carrero lost control of the basket. Then comes Madison. Madison over to Dingle, far side. She's gonna look, that was Dingle. On the rebound and fouled. Madison will go. They're gonna call that on Paulette. Excuse me, Nelson. Sorry. Oh, it's gotta be Paulette. Up for a second, won't go. Here come the Hilltoppers. Oh, a steal by the Boxers. And then she lost the ball. Another steal by Brockton. Inside, that's tipped. Carrero. Inside to Paulette. Her floater won't go. Ball loose. Great hustle by Madison. Cherry will have the inbound pass right in front of the Durfee own with 3:26 left in the third. Gets it over to King. Other side, Dingle baseline. That won't go. Rebound, Durfee. Here comes Carrero. Trying to go for pickoff O'Connell. A little give and go. It's a long shot. That's short. Covered by Dingle. Here come the Boxers. She's going to run it. Kicks it back out. Long three. Bang. Brockton has cut the lead to 10. Carrero lost a momentarily. Gets it back to Hargrave. Hargrave's off a pick. Down low to Paulette. Might have her reach. First, team first. Very quickly with Paulette. Over to Karen. Hargraves thinking about doing something. She go to the top of the key, get back over to Karen from the far side. Back Hargraves. Now baseline. Karen has a look and hits. Dingle. King. Back to Dingle, over to Cherry. Cherry looking around the perimeter as they play their zone. By the young lady, that's a tough shot. Oh, baby, that's tough. 2 minutes left in the third. O'Connell was thinking to get it down to Paulette down low. She was to Hargraves, who switched it up with Paulette. Driving baseline, trying to go around Dingle. O'Connell now. Paulette spinning, moving. Hook shot. Hits. Now there's Madison, tightly covered by Hargraves. Gets it over to King. King trying to move, far baseline. Gets it over. Dingle has a shot and hits. With 1:15 left in the third quarter. So it'll be Brockton's ball in the Durfee end, 1:13 left. On the inbound. Madison lost it. Loose ball on the floor. She recovers. Gets it over to her sister. It's pivoting. Over to King now, baseline. She switches it up. Gets it over to Jerry. Under a minute left, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Guerrero almost had a steal off King. Works it down low. That ball's loose. Tipped and recovered by the Hilltoppers. 45 seconds left and running. Aaron now, over to O'Connell. Back to Hargraves. Hargraves coming into this second half with 8 points. Oh, what a crazy shot. It calls a timeout with 23.7 tenths of a second. Just scored, Durfee 39, Brockton 28. Couple more changes coming up for Durfee. All right, 23.7 tenths. Off the inbound. Brockton, there's Madison bringing it up. Stop, we're going to get her for a travel. We'll have a change of possession with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Off the inbound. Little hip check that Souza checks in. Works it down low to Hawley. Ball's loose on the floor. Possession arrow will go in favor of the Boxers with 10.3 tenths of a second left. Guerrero checks in and Souza checks out. Shot clock is off. Off the inbound. 5 seconds left on the game clock. Guerrero turns around, shoots one up, and that'll might do it. And it will. After 3, your score, Durfee 39, Brockton 28. Great game by both these teams. And here's a look at the welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. 28. For the Hilltoppers, they're going to go with Carrero. Looks like Karen. Souza, O'Connell, and Holly. For the Boxers, they're gonna go with both Madison girls in the inbound. There's King for Brockton. She's gonna try to drive it, a little pop step, won't go. Rebound Brockton. They're gonna get a travel on Nevaeh Madison. So we'll have a change of possession. Brockton going full court press. Painter floater too strong. Rebound King for Brockton. We're going to have a foul on O'Connell. Her first, team third. Her second team foul, team third. We'd like to welcome everybody watching in the greater Fall River area. And of course here at Brockton, in Brockton, as your lady Boxers are competing here. There's a long three. Oh, that won't go. Rebound, Hilltop. Oh, stolen by Cherry. Nice. Double teamed. Lost the ball momentarily. The ball stripped and then tipped. Takeaway by Dingle. She's going to try to drive and she's fouled. And she will go to the line and shoot a couple. Having a chance to cut into this Durfee lead. Looks like Sunil Carter's going to come into the game here for Brockton. This shot, he has a chance to cut the lead to 9. And she hits. Hargraves checks back in for the Lady Hilltoppers, and Juliana Souza checks out with 7:20 left in the game, and a 9-point lead currently for the Hilltoppers. Hargraves using her speed, gets it over to Karen, who has a look and hits. That girl is on fire. Madison. Fast break, nobody saw her. She's fouled. Just like that, Jada Holly. We call that on Nevaeh King, her second, team second. Hits the first. Hits them both. Madison now trying to get out of that tough Durfee press. Push on the Dingle, back to King. Dingle has a look for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound Durfee. Hargraves. Oh, a little miscommunication. 6:35 left in the game. Hargraves now. Oh. Moving, driving as Holly kicks it back out. We're going to get her for Madison now. Dingle has a chance. She's going to try to drive around. She goes high. Ball loose. Covered by the Boxers momentarily. Ball's loose on the front. She's going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of the Boxers, I believe. Karen comes out. Paulette checks in. So an inbound pass with 6:16 left in the game and a 43-32 lead for the Hilltoppers. Paulette. I'm going to say it was last touched by the Lady Boxers, so on the inbound it'll be, of course, Durfee's ball. Guerrero covered by King, trying to get up court, using her speed, fast. There's a shot. O'Connell can't finish. Ball's loose on the floor. Holly gets that over to O'Connell. She's going to look inside. Paulette up the glass. That's too strong. I'm going to say it was last touched by Durfee. Cherry checks in for the Lady Boxers. Madison. That's Carter. Over to Madison now. Madison trying to drive. She's in traffic. Blocked by Paulette. Lost the ball. She recovers and she's fouled. Carter Smiley jumped on the offensive reef. The loose ball went up with a quick shot. She got fouled. She'll go to the shot and shoot a couple. I believe they're going to call that on Jada Holly. They are her first team fifth with 5:40 left in the game. Hey, let's be strong with the ball now. This is the first. Second. Brockton is trying to tie. Full court press by Brockton. O'Connell to Paulette. To Hargraves. Paulette back to Guerrero. She's going to drive the paint. She goes to the right hand. Won't go. Rebound King. Here come the Boxers. Somebody's got to stop the ball. Cherry with a baseline. Oh, too strong. And here comes Hargraves. Covered by Madison. Far baseline. Cherry. Go. Rebound Carter for Brockton. As King brings it up. Oh, could be too long. Great job by Dingle. Just too far ahead. Nice try by King. So it'll be Durfee's ball with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game. Holly over to O'Connell. Almost lost the ball. Turns around. She sees Madison in front of her, Gardner. Now Hargraves in Dingle. Inside Guerrero. Paulette with the right hand. Oh, off the rim won't go. Follow through by O'Connell won't go. Another follow through won't go. 1-1 against her under the offensive hoop. Cherry. Try to run the lane. Cherry tries working in. Oh, and Carter can't hold on. So we'll have a change of possession. Coming back in is Navalia Madison. She checks in with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. Long pass for Guerrero. Paulette, give and go, try to get Holly. Timeout, Boxers. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left. Southeastern Conference matchup. right, 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game. Again, 43-33. Excuse me, 43-33 Durfee. 5 team fouls for the Hilltoppers. Here we go, off the inbound. Gets it over to Madison. Madison might try to run it. Slows it down, kicks it over to Dingle. Dingle now back over to King. Swings it all the way around, back over to Dingle. Dingle to King, covered by Hargraves. To the far baseline is Cherry. And they'll start it all up with Madison. Oh, and I'm going to say it was last touched by the Hilltoppers, down to 3 minutes and 41 seconds. As Cherry checks out and Carter checks in. Carter's shot. Oh, that's high. Rebound, Durfee. Now O'Connell over to Hargraves. Holly trying to go and she's fouled. Calling Italian. Madison. As Jada Holly would go to the charity stripe and shoot a couple with 3. This is the second. All the way up. Oh, in and out, nice drive. Rebound, Durfee. Brockton goes full half-court press. Nice job by Brockton on the defense. That pass was blocked. Now Madison. Here's a turnaround long shot. That won't go. Rebound O'Connell. As Hargraves brings it up for the Hilltoppers. Carrero baseline jumper. It won't go. Tipped. Dingle on the rebound. See what she does. She might run it. She does. Off the glass, but fouled. Oh, they're going to call an offensive rebound as Hargraves took it all the way. Officially 2:18 left in the game and a 10-point lead for the Hilltoppers. Hargraves now trying to run. Her floater with the right hand too strong, tipped. Let's say loud, touched by the Hilltoppers. Left in the game. Brockton at one time has cut the lead to 7. Off the inbound, Carrero working down low to Hawley. Oh, what a nice steal by the Boxers. And we're going to have a jump ball. Dingle lost her step and Paulette was smartly on top of that ball. So it'll, off the possession arrow, it'll stay Durfee's ball with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. They work it back out to the top of the perimeter, over to the other side to O'Connell. O'Connell, Hargraves covered by King. Trying to make a move. King had a pocket pick, lost it. Possession. Timeout Brockton. 1:51 left in the game. 44-33 Durfee in the Southeastern Conference matchup. right, as we come out of this timeout. Again, 1:51 left in the game, 44-33. Hilltoppers. Long pass. There's a look for Ding. Initially covered by Dingle, but Carrero gets the rebound for the Hilltoppers. Karen thinking, lost the ball. Covered by King. King bringing the ball up. She might try to run. Gets over the far baseline. They're working around. She stops, out to the far baseline. That's King. And it's knocked out by O'Connell with 1:25 left in the game. Off the inbound in the Brockton. They do the lineup, they break. There's Madison. Madison trying to go around a lot of traffic. And unfortunately lost control of the ball with one. Brockton trying to apply the press. They work it around. There's Hargraves covered by King. Over to Carrero, back to Karen. Karen now working inside the Paulette. That pass was initially blocked, trying to work. They're going to get it further travel. Madison lost the ball as her and Carrero fought for it. So it will be Durfee's ball with 58 seconds left in the game. There's a hard shot, won't go. Rebound that was probably blocked. King might try to run. Her floater high, won't go. Let's see what we have here. Did he say 34? Oh, they're going to call that on 24. Off the inbound in the Durfee end. There's a long three. Won't go. In and out. Rebound. O'Connell will have another jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of Durfee with 43.3 tenths of a second left in the game. Brockton adding the full court press. Carrera trying to bring it up. Gets it over to O'Connell, gets it down low, and now they finally foul her. So an inbound pass, inbound ball, in the Brockton end with 34.1 tenths of a second. Bounce pass inside, Paulette, she's fouled. Call that on Carter. Her second team, 7th. There's a floater that goes. Nice job by Madison. They are in the penalty, and she'll shoot the 1-and-1. This is the first. She goes up. Rebound Hargraves. And she smartly fouls to stop the clock with 10.6 tenths of a second left. 1. Hits the first. Here's your second shot. Hits them both. Madison, 6 seconds. He did. With 5.4 tenths of a second left in the game. Madison misses the 1-1. And it looks like Paulette will shoot it. This is the first. This is the second. 0.3 of seconds. You gotta let it go. Oh, that's the ball game. With your final score, excuse me, Durfee 49, Brockton 35. The young Brockton Lady Boxers have a tough loss in this Southeast Conference game. I'm Dominic Damiano. For all of us at Brockton Community Access TV, we hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Brockton High School Girls Basketball. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.